Hello friends, you're again with the Lonesome Gamer and I'm playing Target Earth, and this is probably the last video of the series because now we have turn 6 coming up. There are a maximum of 7 turns. I already have 44 victory points. I need 51 at the end of a turn to win. So I think the chances are pretty good actually. Okay. So now we have the income phase, and we have an income of 39. So we do it simply like this. And it's the research phase now. So I'm only doing a research here in the alien science. I think it's not so interesting to do a research here in the tank on the tank track. Simply because there is only one turn left, and I think that's not worth it. So I will do this here now, and I pay 8. So I got now 31 left. I need 10 science laboratories to do this research, and I need 4 alien knowledge points, and right now I have 3 actually. And then we come to the production phase, and it's 15 bucks for every player, and 1 remains kept here on the track. Okay, so now I'm starting to get out of components. The red player, for example, he seems to have no more barracks, although that's strange because he seems to have... Oh no, that can be the case actually. He has 1 more trooper, but there are no more barracks actually. Anyway, he built some storage and a laboratory, a radar, because we now also need up to 10 radars to really cover the whole board. And then he bought already also 2 hangars and 2 fighters. And here we also bought radars, labs, storage, hangar and a fighter, and barracks and a soldier. And that's it. And now we come to the diplomacy phase. And well, basically I got now 2 options. As you can see, I got 44 points now. And as I said before, I need 51 at the end of a turn, and then the game is immediately over. So basically I could say, okay, I try to get Japan. That gives me 8 victory points, and that would be the victory. But I need to roll a 9 for that. And with the modifiers it's still a 7. So the chances are good, but it's absolutely not really a sure thing. So I'm thinking about doing something different. I might actually try to... Oh, that's hard. I might consider trying to get one of these small countries and then hope that the aliens attack some more neutral countries, but that is exactly the point. Why should they? They also could attack simply allied countries and we can't influence allied countries. If they would attack neutral countries, we could try to influence them after defending them, and that would be easier then. But right now, I think maybe the best idea is to try to influence Japan. Let's hope we can roll a 7 here. Okay, so that's a very important roll. And yes, that's an 8. So you probably see the last turn now. Let's see. Japan is now on our side, and that gives 8 victory points and 6 income. So let me see, we are now at, we're now at 38, so now we are at 44. And we got 8 additional victory points, so that would be... that's interesting. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to actually go over 50. Basically, I would have 52 now, so I place it here. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think you... there is this... Oh my god, it's so small. On the one side, it looks like this, but on the other side, it actually looked like this. So you can see there is this plus 50 in here. So I'm pretty sure you can simply place it here. And now we got 52 points. And if we can now keep these points, if we don't lose any of our countries, the game is over at the end of the turn. Okay. And then it's the alien diplomacy phase. Well, let's see. Well, that is Canada. And because Canada is already part of my alliance, there is no diplomacy attempt for the aliens. It's the UFO phase. Okay, so now we are actually in phase 3 because it's turn number 6. And in phase 3 there are no more small UFOs, but we have now the terror UFOs, and the alien ground troops are also even stronger. And in addition to this, there are now 10 UFOs, and that's quite a lot. And as you can see, we have a lot of high-value targets now, so that could be an interesting turn. We got Spain, which is worth 4 points. We want to keep that, it's part of our alliance. We got China, a terribly valuable country, 8 points. We got Thailand, 2 points, UK 4 points, India 6 points. So these are all countries we want to keep, because if we lose one, it's not a good thing. Then we can't win probably. But there is Malaysia. That's just a neutral country. We might be able to influence this, and the interesting part is the USA. USA is now attacked by an UFO. And that might also give us a chance to influence the USA, and they would give us 10 victory points. So even if we lose one of the other countries, if we manage to influence the USA, then the game would still be mine. And finally we got Indonesia. So let's see now what kind of UFOs are attacking. Over Spain, we have a medium one. China is attacked by a terror UFO, and you can see they look awesome. Just great. and they just come in phase 3. And then we got Thailand. It's attacked by a medium one. Oops. UK is attacked by a strong one. India, that would be a weak one, but that is not allowed during this last attack of the aliens. So that is a middle one. And we have Malaysia attacked by a strong one. And the US is attacked by a terror one. Okay. And then it's Indonesia. And here we have also a terror one. Okay. So that's not that simple. This could be an interesting battle. Yeah, let's distribute our forces. Okay, and again there were some decisions to make, and that is actually really an interesting part in this game. You really have to think about how to distribute your forces. I decided to defend Spain in a ground battle with one shuttle. I want to defend China, this terror UFO. I want to intercept this, and I will use 3 standard fighters to do this. Then here Thailand is attacked by a medium UFO, and I use 2 standard fighters to intercept that UFO. We have UK attacked by a strong UFO, and there are also 2 standard fighters. India is attacked by a medium one, and I got a shuttle, and they are going into a ground battle. Malaysia will probably be lost. I have to sacrifice them. And here we have the USA attacked by the terror UFO, and I'm gonna send 2 of my shuttles there, and they're gonna try to defend the US in a bloody ground battle. And finally there is a terror UFO over Indonesia, and because this is part of the alliance, I will send 2 ace pilots there to defend them. Malaysia is a neutral country, so yeah, I have to sacrifice them, I'm afraid. Okay, so let's start now. The medium UFO attacks. Nope, it doesn't, because this is a ground battle. So it's China, and there we have the terror UFO attacking, and it is allowed to roll 6 dice. And these were actually 3 hits. Well, that's quite a lot. But I got also a lot of dice. I got actually 15. So I need 4 hits actually. I wanna make it a little easier. I will play one of these bonus cards, and that gives each unit an additional die. I can play these bonus cards after I rolled the attack roll of the aliens, but I have to play it before I roll my dice. So now I have to beat these 3 hits, and I need 4, so I can now use 18 dice. And that should be enough. So these are the first 8 dice, and I got 2 hits, and then I can roll these 6 additional dice. And that was not good enough. So I now rolled 14, so I can roll 4 more dice, and this is gonna be close actually. But I made it. I just made it. That was a close battle. It would have been bad to lose China, but I did it. I destroyed the terror UFO. So it was a good idea to use that bonus card here. And then we come to Thailand, which is attacked by a medium one. And that's 1 hit. And I got 10 dice. And that's enough already. So that one is now also destroyed. And then the UK attacked by a large one. So we got 5 dice. And well, 2 hits. So I need now 3 hits with 10 dice. I'm not sure. I think I will use again a bonus card. So now this guy uses his bonus card. So I gain now 2 additional dice. 1 for every unit. Wait a minute. It's the UK here, exactly. So now I got 12 dice. And I have to beat 2, so I need 3. And these are 2 with 8 dice, so now I got 4 left, and I need 1 more. It's not that easy, actually. Yeah, got it. So again, I think it was the right decision. It's really easy to underestimate this, because you think, okay, this guy has only 5 dice and I got 10, but the point is, on a tie, you lose. So, if he's got a good roll, you better have a lot of dice. And these are all ground battles. So finally, it's this terror UFO here over Indonesia, and that has 6 dice. And we were lucky here, just 1 hit. And I got 12 dice because there are both ace pilots. Yes, that's no problem. Okay. So we had a very successful, but also sometimes close, interception phase. Yeah, that one was also destroyed, by the way. Okay, and then we come to the mission phase. And we start with Spain, which is attacked by a medium UFO. And now in phase 3, we see that we got 2 of these guys here. And this time they're actually not that bad. There are 2 units and they have these they have this fight value of 4 each. And I have only 1 shuttle here with 2 soldiers and 1 tank. So my decision is now to sacrifice the tank, and I hope to kill that guy, and then with my 2 units I can fight the other one, and that should be good enough then. The good thing is I still got all 3 rerolls of the army general, and that could be now pretty important. So let's see first the alien attacks. Well, these are 2 hits actually. And my fighters have 8 dice. Damn, it's not so easy. I have 8 dice. Okay, I will try it. Let's see. I need 3 hits, which is not easy. And these are 2 hits. So I gotta... I see the problem now, because I can use this ability only once, but it's time to do it now, I think. So I will play this now, and I will re-roll here. I want to keep Spain. So okay, I got now 2 more hits, so this guy is destroyed. And then here we have an attack of that one. And these are 2 hits, so the tank is destroyed. He can't beat that. And then we come to the next round of the battle, and again the alien attacks. Oh my god, you're kidding me. These are actually 4 hits. Man, damn, this is bad. So I need 5 to beat that. That's not very likely. So that's bad. Okay, I gotta live with that. I got 8 dice. And yeah, just 2 hits, so one of my soldiers is killed. And then we come to the next turn, and this time it's really close, because, well, I think my chances are not that good. So he's got 1 hit, and I need now 2. And I got 5 dice. So I think about playing... that's really... It's really dangerous. I could play another bonus card, but I can only play 1 more card, because I want to keep 1 for the diplomacy action. On the other hand, I think... I'm not sure. I think this is actually for free if it's a terror UFO. I just gotta check this. Okay, so now we come to a difficult point. I think this is not so clear. If you defend a neutral country, let's assume we could defend the US, then you get a free attempt to influence that country. I wonder if it's still possible to play one of these diplomacy cards, because normally you can only play 1 card after victory. I think it's possible. I mean, I would say yes, why not? Okay, let's see. First I will play one more of these. It's bad. Now I see yeah, he has a lot of diplomacy cards, so she can now play another bonus card. And that allows her then to take 1 more die. So this guy has now 6 dice, and he needs 2 successes. And he doesn't have that. Okay, that's bad. So he was killed. So Spain might be lost. That's bad. They got a modifier of +1. You need an 8. And they have another modifier of +1 because they have more than 10 countries. So they have a modifier of +2. If they roll a 6, Spain will be neutral. And that is just the case. Oh, that was unlucky. Okay, so we lose now 4 points and we lose 3 income. That's painful. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So that goes down and we lose 4 points. 1, 4. So we are at 48. That was bad. Okay, and then it's the battle for India. That's basically the same situation. I hope this time we're doing better. So I tried in exactly the same way, and there are again these aliens. By the way, I keep the shuttle, of course, after this defeat here. I just lost my troops. So now the aliens attack. Oh. And once again I lost the die. And I got 1 success. Okay, and I got 10 dice. So these are, wait a minute, these were just 6. And yeah, these are 2 successes, so this time there wasn't a problem. The aliens are killed. And then we have here the other one. And he's got 3 successes, okay, so the tank is destroyed as well. And then we have to fight this guy again, and whoops, rolls, and 2 successes. Well, that's not bad actually. So we need 3 now with 10 dice. And we got that easy. Okay, this time we were lucky. We killed the aliens over India. And that ship is destroyed. So that was good. And now there is this mission here in Malaysia. And the aliens can roll here. They got a +2 modifier because this is a large UFO. And in addition to this, they got 1 more because they have, I don't know, 10 or 11 countries. And they need a 6, so they only need to roll a 3. And that is definitely good enough. So Malaysia is now part of the Alien Alliance, and that gives them 2 more victory points. But they're just at 34 now, so that's not really a big deal. And then we come to the interesting fight. It's the ground battle for the US. If we can win this and then influence the US successfully, we have won the game. So first, this is a terror UFO, and that means that we have here 2 of these guys. So we gotta place them like this. And then we have 2 of these big guys here. And they will come up here. So that's Yeah, that's... No, wait a minute, that's not true. That's not true. That was a base. Here, the Terror UFO, there are 3 of these normal guys, but only 1 of the really dangerous ones. Here, just like that. Okay, and then we have our troops and we have 2 shuttles fully equipped. Okay, this is actually not going to be so easy. I will sacrifice these 2 tanks and try to concentrate on these guys, but let's start here. So the first alien attacks now, and he's got 1 success. That's not so bad. And these guys have 11 dice because this is an elite squad, so they should be able to defeat this guy. So that was only 1 success actually. And then they can roll 3 dice. Oh man, this is... And I didn't make it. Unbelievable. Oh man, this is frustrating. Okay, so they lose a random one. And that was the second one. So we got this elite squad. But this is really painful. I'm afraid this... Yeah. Oh man. Okay, and then here we have actually, oops, the alien attacking, and he's got 2 successes. Oh man. And then it's these guys, and they have 10, so they need 3. Oh, come on, you see that? Yeah, that's it. We've lost that too. That's just too bad, so now it's pretty sure the game will take longer actually. And then we got here, this guy is attacking. Oops. And he also got a success, so if I had now 2 successes, which is very unlikely, yeah, twice A1. So now I'm really rolling bad. And finally here, the last one is attacking. And it's got 3 successes, so I'm completely destroyed. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to retreat. I can't win this. This is simply not possible. So I'm going back here. That was really bad. So now they showed what terror means. And they are now allowed to try to influence the US, and they got a +3 modifier here. And in addition to this, they have a +1 modifier, so they only need to roll a 6. They might be able to do this actually, but they were not. This is great. So all the fighting didn't pay off. But it was not their blood which was lost. Okay, so that was really, really bad. Really bad. Okay. Oh man. And finally Indonesia is attacked. Oh, no, that was already done. Okay, so that was actually a pretty bad turn, and the only lucky thing is that the US wasn't influenced by the aliens. Now we return to base, and we've lost a lot of troopers actually, but at least the interception phase was a success. Actually, I'm not absolutely sure, but I think I won 1 war. I think I did this. I'm not sure which one it was, but I think I've won 1 war. So that would give me another alien point, which is pretty important because otherwise I couldn't do the research here. But I think I did that. So what's gonna happen now is I have now my full alien technology. Gotta pay this. So at least this victory requirement is fulfilled. And I can draw 2 more cards. So I got another bonus card. Rebellion. Bonus. And an ace pilot. Okay. So, and just wait a minute, I mixed this up here. We didn't lost our shuttles. That's at least something. We just lost all our ground troops. Nearly all of them. Let's see. Here we also have 2 more shuttles. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, so after all, this was a pretty long turn. And I'm gonna load this up. I didn't think there would have been another one, but okay, I didn't make it. I rolled bad. I was really, I mean, I gotta face it, the aliens are now definitely stronger. And yeah, there's no doubt about that, actually. It's phase 3. And we come now to the last turn, turn 7. And I'm going to do an extra video about this. And then there will be also a short review of the game. Okay, I hope to see you then. Until then, bye.